Yo, that flute, it sounds like someone's literally like right here playing into my ear.
I can't see. What's up everybody, welcome to The Blind Guys. My name's Danon and I'm gonna be your host for this video, and today we're doing a blind test comparison of the Sony WH-1000XM4s, which are Sony's brand new noise canceling wireless headphones, and comparing it to its predecessor, the WH-1000XM3s. Now to keep things as scientific as possible, we've kept everything the same. These are both brand new headphones, so there's no burn-in, the ear pads haven't contorted to anyone's ears, and we're using the same codec, the LDAC codec on both of these for both of the audio producing devices. And just for your convenience, number one will always be the XM4s, the brand new ones, and visually they'll be easy to detect because they're the light gray ones. And then the XM3s, Sony's older headphones, will be number two, and again, visually easy to detect because they're the black ones. So with all that being said, let's get testing.
Number two feels better if I'm just sitting still. But number one was better if I'm moving around.
These feel better. Oh yeah, these are definitely more comfortable. Especially like ear cups are more comfortable.
Can I say neither? But if I had to make a choice, I think it would be the first one.
Okay, so number one?
Yeah. This feels like a like an old couch on my ears.
Number two for sure, 100%.
Number two sounded better?
Yeah, all around. Maybe the bass was a little different, but overall, man, that sounds cleaner to listen to. Here, like you hear the little, like kind of the words sound, what's the word? Like noisy kind of. It's like not clean. It's not sharp when the rappers talk. Rapping.
This one, number one I have on right now, I think sounds better. I think the bass on this is a little tighter. It sounds more crisp, the bass. It's not like doo, it's more like a yeah.
This is number two?
Yeah.
I think I definitely like number one better. Yeah, especially for hip hop, I was looking for the 808 to like really knock, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, when the 808 kick and the 808 bass hit, it's gotta like really thump. And I thought that was the first one. I thought number one really did that for me.
Oh, I need to call my wife. Yo, man, number two, oh, you can hear the voice. And R&B, man, is all about that voice. Real crisp, real clear. Number one was good, but like you could hear like it wasn't clean. It was kind of like noisy, like everything kind of blended in together. So if you like that, I could understand that, but I'm all about voice. Number two for sure.
I'm getting lost in the music. This one's definitely clearer. Yeah, I think I like this one. It's more like I think it's clarity. Like they sound really similar. It's like this sounds more like crisp. Is that the word?
I have no idea, man. The problem I had with the first headphones was it felt like the bottom end.
The bottom, you mean the bass?
Yeah, the bass. It just felt like super like heavy in the mix. I felt like number two had a more flatter response, and like I thought all the mix was gonna be better. But when it got to the chorus, it still had that like the baritone or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I heard him come out hard, like still. So if I had to choose, I think I would go with these. But there's something about number one that really brought me into the mix too. You know, like I felt like, yeah, I don't know if I can make this comment. yeah, I will.
To the bedroom?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what this song is for. Like that's when you hear the song, the candle should be on. You know what I mean? Like
you need a cold shower?
Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm good. Let me switch it back. I'll go with number one.
Whoa. Yeah, so you see like that the voice, you could hear it, but it's like blended in. It's so interesting. But then the instruments here, you can hear so much better. It's so weird. But then the other one, man, the main character is definitely just the voice. You know, I think for jazz, I like number one. Only because I can hear that flute, man. Once you hear that flute, game over. GG. No cap.
Sorry, this was 2?
Yeah.
Number 1 was better. I think so there's a point in the song when the singer comes in and she starts singing. That's so like clear. It feels like just like right there. This one is a little bit more like muted. The vocals sounds are very similar. It's just that this one, number 2, it sounds like maybe like similar to like maybe there's like a film in front of it, like really like something that's sort of slightly masking the sound. And then the number 1 has more like, it just feels like crisper. Like it feels like yeah.
Damn, that upright bass got me going, man. Number 2, man, by Head and Shoulders, and I don't mean the shampoo. Yeah, it was just vibrant, man. The upright bass. I felt like I was in like a jazz room, like Blue Note in New York City. You know what I mean? Like sitting there with a bowl of nochi. You know what I mean? Just watching somebody hear on the upright bass. The piano was clear. That world flute was, you know what I mean? It had all the grind and shine. Like
The Yas flute?
is that what it's called? The Yas? It's called the Yas flute?
That's right.
Yo, you schooling me on flutes? Yo, you really know about flutes?
Would everyone love to hear Ron Burgundy play some jazz flute? Get it going now. Yes.
Yo, it's crazy. Like this number 1, it feels like I'm like in a theater listening to it. Like all those sounds are just like blended in. And I can like hear each one, but all blended in so well. Yeah, yo, it's so crazy how number 1 is so different in that number 2. It's like vibrant. It's like you can hear everything mushed together. It's like a perfectly made cheeseburger.
I don't know. So I don't know classical well enough to like really discern if it's like one's better than the other. But I feel like this is number 1, right?
Yep.
Number 2, I feel like the instruments are more like in your face. So there's like this, I think it's a harp, or there's like some strings that are like playing right on here, and the violins are here. This one seems like the instruments are sort of like here, rather than this one was more like, it was like right here. There was like one that was playing like right there.
Number 2 for sure. Number 1 felt like somebody bought a really cheap set of plugins, like a cheap string ensemble. Whoever chose this classical music, I'm sure it's supposed to be like world-class players. It's not just some random dudes who are like, you know, playing at their youth group. But the other headphones, is that the number 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, number 1, it felt like that. This one felt a little bit more richer. I felt the emotions in the strings. Yeah, especially when we fast forward to that part when the whole ensemble is there. Yeah, it really felt emotional. So go with this one.
When the guy talks, you can hear him so clearly for number 2, but the background noise, it's just like, it sounds like snuffed. It's not like super clear, it's kind of the background. But the voice, because of that, you hear it so well.
It's fine. I'm so used to listening to podcasts in cars, like when I'm driving and stuff. I don't really listen to it like in my ears, like right here. I don't like it. It sounds like they're like talking in my ear. There's really isn't that much difference. I think it's really similar.
Don't fall asleep on me, dude.
Number 2, definitely. Number 2, I felt like I was in a room with them. Dude, it felt so real. I'm just used to listen to this every morning in my car. So it's crazy to hear this podcast at that quality. Yeah, this one, like, I don't know, it felt a little smeared together. Like it kind of lacked some of that clarity I heard in number 2. So I'll go with number 2.
Yeah, it's so crazy because as soon as you put number 1 on, the voice, even in EDM, it's like blended in. It's part of like the musical. But the music, oh, you can hear it so clear. Yeah, so like even now when the lady's singing, it's like blended. It sounds like an instrument in the background. I don't know what the purpose of EDM is, so I like number 2 only because I feel like I'm more of like the voice person. So that's all. But the instruments on number 1, oh, killer, dude.
It's coming. They sound really similar. But number 2, I don't know if it's this track, but the bass isn't as like in your face. But this bass is a little boring. Number 1 had more like character to the bass, to the low end. It's sort of like has like a little bit more depth to it.
I gotta say it's these headphones. But this one, I was really looking for that, like, can the kick hit? You know what I mean? The drop should make you like, I don't want to say drop your clothes, but you know what I mean? Like it should like, you know, that's the whole point of building that tension. And when that drop happens, like you should almost want to throw up. The first one was really not giving me that kick. To be totally honest with you, because we are the blind guys, I'm gonna keep it real. Like this one didn't hit as hard as I wanted to, but that might just be song composition. I was looking really for that low end, bottom end, but overall, I thought this was a more like better mix in my ears. I don't know, it felt more equal, the highs, lows, and just the mids and all. Yeah, so number 2.
Yeah, I don't need to listen anymore. For sure, man. I prefer number 2 only because, again, whatever the music style is or genre, the main character's voice or the singer's voice, man, is so crisp here, so clear. Can't beat it. Reminds me of like eating like barbecue.
I like the first one. This is the second one, right? It's number 2. I like number 1. Yeah, it just sounds cleaner.
Go ahead, Justin. I think number 1's got to take number 1 at the spot, but not by much, just maybe like a hair. There was like 2 parts I was really looking to shine. First, when Justin starts singing, I wanted that bottom end to feel like really dense, but still feel like natural. Both of them felt like unnatural, like the bottom was almost like too heavy for both headphones. The second part is one of my favorite part when Justin goes that octave higher and is like what makes him famous, that falsetto. I wish it was louder for both or more just like prominent. But this one was a little bit more prominent than the other one, so that's why I like number 1. And then what sold me on these was when Taylor's voice hit. It felt a little bit more pristine and like just more upfront in the mix, and her voice just sounded better on these. So number 1 takes number 1.
I don't hear any white noise. I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything either way.
I feel like this is number 1, right? Yeah. I feel like 2 is better. It's like such a minuscule difference. I feel like if this bothers you, what I'm hearing right now versus 1 and like versus 2, like you should just wear earplugs.
Man, that was nice. I can't tell the difference.
Okay.
Both felt like good. Both felt like I stepped into a different room. I felt like I'm in a library. Like I'm trying to find my favorite book. You know what I mean? Like.
Hey, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more blind reviews.
Yeah, I know this fool.
Dang, I never thought that I would say this, but I miss that sound. I want to go on a plane somewhere.
It's the same. No difference.
They both cancel about the same?
Yeah, not much different.
This one, the airplane sound, the second one dulls it more. Like it sounds like it's just like something like versus like this one, I can sort of feel, like I can sort of hear like the harshness or the sharpness of the airplane, like the, you know, I guess it's like the engine that's running or whatever.
Maybe I don't know what noise cancellation is. I thought you're not, I thought it's supposed to like make it so that you don't hear much. Both of the headphones, I heard both sounds pretty clear.
Like this.
Up, and you can do it as many times. That's volume up, and then you can swipe up and hold, and that'll make the volume go up slow, like okay.
Forward and back. This way?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's really cool. Yo, this is nice if I'm like working out. Yo, I like this a little bit better because it doesn't have that like loud ding 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 noise every time I do something. It's like a light like boop boop boop. Yeah, I like this one better for this cool dynamic thing.
Think this one's better? I like the beeping sound of this one, but you can make it out better than this one. The beeping sound, like when it registers a touch, I think it's really similar. The for this one, when you scroll up, when you do the continuous up, like touch it and go hold it, it does it a lot quicker. It registers it a lot quicker.
I guess number 2's, but I would be really interested to see how the other guys did. Maybe I'm just like bad at tech or something, but I was having trouble like swiping and like having some of those controls, but this one I had like a little bit better time doing with.
You remember the 21st night of September? Love was changing the minds of pretenders while chasing the clouds away.
Number 2 sounds like crisper, but I actually like number 1 for the mic. It's just, it doesn't like hurt my ears.
The first one is clear. The second one has more white noise.
Number one when I heard it, like I was ready for that bedtime story, you know?
Overall, number 2, because I like music. I like the main voice to be like real clear. So I think number 2 is definitely my pick.
Probably number 1.
Number 1's your vote.
I feel like I'm getting interrogated. I didn't do it. I was not there.
The ones that you chose were the XM4s, the newer ones.
Oh, there's a clear difference then. Oh wow, interesting.
Thank God. Man, just by the design, I hope I chose what looks like it's the newest, hottest one, the black joints. I really hope I chose these because these look sleek.
No, but like from what you did, from like what you're listening to, right? Like when you chose 1.2s, right? Which one would be your overall pick?
To be honest, I don't remember which ones I chose. I forget.
$100, I don't think it's worth the 2 other things I just discussed. Speak to chat and word detection. It's easy for me to just take it off. So no, doesn't change my opinion. My opinion is I wouldn't get either of them. That's my I'll get for my fans out there, for my loyal fans. I'll get the Panasonic or Philips blue earphones. They're like $10. That's all you need. You don't need any of these like swipe left, right, up thing. Man. You don't need all that stuff, man. For $11, $10, that's all you need.
The price. That's what Young said, right? The price. You talk about the price. Yeah, the price is, this is older, so it makes sense. Which one would I buy?
Does it change your mind at all?
No. Why would I change my mind? The sound difference, I don't think is $100 difference. I think that's, if I'm thinking about like, was it really that much better? It's not $100 better, but the multi-device pairing I think is really important. The wearing detection, all that stuff, whatever. But the multi-device, I think that'll be pretty convenient. But then I lose LDAC, so it's like, I think the other features like the multi-device pairing, the speak to chat, wearing detection, I guess. I think those 2 sort of make up for on top of the sound quality difference. But just the sound, no, I don't think it's $100 difference.
I really wish I remembered which selections I chose, because for me these specs don't matter as much as like, was there like a headphones that was worth $100 more where I was like, oh, I don't think so, because like the categories, I didn't just choose one headphones like across the board. So if I had to choose between the 2, I think I will go with the older one. These look like Russell Wilson's wearing it this year. I'm talking about 2020 Russell Wilson, you know what I'm saying? Like, this looks like he's ready to throw it to DK Metcalf. Like, these look slick. Like, I'm trying to rock Julie with this. This one, like, I thought this one looks so whack.
Those are my personal headphones, So the final results are confusing. There doesn't seem to be a clear winner, but if you guys watched our other video on Honestly, where we compared the Bose NC700 with the XM3s, the XM3s were the clear winner. So in the XM3 versus XM4, I think the biggest factors here are gonna be, do you wanna pay more? And can you not live without those extra features that come on the XM4s? Now what's cool is that the XM4s have been on mega sale the past couple weeks. We'll probably see it go on sale again going into the holidays, so something to keep your eyes out for.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
Like and subscribe.
Comment with anything you want us to review.
And Sony, Bose, Beats, Panasonic, Philips, sponsor us before it's too late and we're gonna charge you a lot of money. Probably not, but probably. All right, until next time.
See you guys.